So, hi.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, Neha. In today's class, we will be doing a mock interview for IELTS exam, alright, for IELTS test. This is going to be the speaking test, obviously. So, first, what's going to happen is that you enter the room, the exam room. When you enter, please say, "May I come in, ma'am?" or "May I come in, sir?" Alright, and you should be audible. Then you enter, wait for their permission. When they say yes, please come in, please enter. When you enter and your timing is before 12 o'clock, remember to say good morning, ma'am, or good morning, sir. Alright, and if the timing is after 12 o'clock, definitely you must say good afternoon, sir, or good afternoon, ma'am. Now, if your interview is in the evening, say 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. onwards, so you can definitely say good evening, sir, or good evening, ma'am. Alright? So that's the basic grooming that you must follow. Permission, then enter, wish the person, greet the person, and don't say, "May I sit here?" Many students, they do that mistake. They say, "May I sit here?" No, it's okay. They will definitely ask you to sit down. So when they say, "Please have a seat," sit down and graciously thank them. Say, "Thank you so much." And then sit, okay? After sitting, you say, "Thank you so much." Sorted? Now this exam will start. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's start. So, first of all, the examiner will read this type of a paragraph, passage, where you are being introduced, the examiner is being introduced, the exam center, candidate number, center number, what exam, on what date it's happening. That whole thing will be said. It's going to be obviously recorded. Okay.
Understood.
This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on the 12th of November, Tuesday at Dash Center. The center's name here. Center number, they will mention the center number. The candidate is Neha Kumari and the candidate number is, and they will mention your number, the candidate number. The examiner is, then they will name themselves, alright? Say the examiner is Susie or Vinita. In my case, the examiner is Krishnanjana Chatterjee Datta. And examiner number is, they will have a number that will be said. Okay? That's how it will start. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So let's start. Okay. So what's your full name?
My name is Neha Kumari.
Okay. Can I get your identification proof, please? So you say, "Sure." Here you go.
Okay, sure. Here you go.
Yeah. Sure. ये भी दे सकते हो. Most definitely. ऐसे भी दे सकते हो. ठीक है? Politely, confidently. या बोलना. Then I will take it. And then of course I'll check that. And then the next question is, so what should I call you?
Neha.
अब ये जो है ना, आपने बोल दिया नेहा.
You can call me Neha.
हाँ, क्यों? देखो, अगर आप बस ऐसे बोलो ना नेहा, ये भी थोड़ा रूड साउंड करेगा. आपका इंटेंशन रूड नहीं है, लेकिन साउंड करेगा रूड. सो इफ आई से व्हाट शुड आई कॉल यू, यू से यू कैन कॉल मी नेहा. बस. You don't have to say that, "Well, I have multiple names. Mostly people call me Neha, but this. इतना कुछ. You don't have to be cute here, with all your flowery language. It's not required. क्योंकि IELTS ইন্টারভিউটা একটা অন্য ইন্টারভিউয়ের মতো নেই. It's like a normal interview. So যেরকম question সেরকম answer. Is that a typical mugged up thing, that इतने सारे नाम हैं, ये वो, आप मुझे ये बोलो, ये मुझे ज़्यादा मैं comfortable हूँ, and I like this, that, I would like to, like what? No. So what should I call you? You say, you can call me Neha. बोलो.
You can call me Neha.
Correct. ठीक है? Clear? Okay. Next, some of the basic questions like your country, weather, hometown, what do you do in your free time, your leisure, hobbies, family, why are you going abroad? If it is general, in your case it's general, so about that, like that. So should we begin with this part? Okay. So Neha, tell me something about your family.
I live in a joint family where my father, mother, and my grandmother and grandfather stay. We stayed together,
Okay.
and my sister and my brother is also there.
So you live in a joint family. Do you think living in a joint family is an advantage?
Yeah, it's an advantage because when you are in a problematic situation, they all help you all together. So it's very beneficial. At the same time, not only a difficult time or in a problematic situation, but also when you are able to celebrate, like anything celebration, festive or celebration is there, then you can easily celebrate, or you can enjoy together
Okay.
celebration and everything.
Do you celebrate any festival as a family?
Yeah, we basically celebrate lots of festival. So if I want to tell you recently I celebrated Diwali.
So, how did you celebrate Diwali?
I celebrated Diwali with my family and friends. My friend helped me for preparing rangoli.
Okay.
And after some time I help like after completing my rangoli, I helped my mother for making sweets. Me after that, me and my mother both went to temple, and we pray over there, and and we came back home and we had a dinner.
Okay.
And after having dinner, we went, me and my sister both went on roof, and we burst the crackers.
Okay, I see. So, Neha, now let's talk about your hobbies. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are painting and sketching.
So, do you still draw and sketch in your free time?
I still draw and paint in a regular basis.
Are you working?
Yeah, I'm a working
You're working.
woman.
You're a working woman. All right. So, you are going to appear for IELTS General.
Yeah.
So, tell me something about your work life.
My work is something which is related to advertising world or advertising field, you can say.
Right. So, why did you select this graphic designing field?
Since my childhood, I find myself more into design and drawing. So I went to the internet and I just searched it out that what kind of job opportunities are there for these type of skill set. After that, I searched and I went to I got an admission in art college. And gradually, by seeing my teachers and their works and study about different art style, I developed my interest towards.
Okay. So you are appearing for IELTS General. So of course you have a plan to move abroad. Why don't you stay here and pursue your career goals? What's the reason for moving abroad?
Since I'm working from 1 year, it's been 1 year, and what I found here is it's like I'm unable to expand my skill set. So for that, I'm searching one opportunity so that I can develop my skill set and go and visit and work with different type of people, how they used to work and what kind of mindset or skill set they have. So it would be easier for me to learn and
Okay.
grab all the information and knowledge.
Okay. All right, Neha. So with this, the round 1 ends, and now we will start part 2 of the IELTS speaking test. Okay, now listen very carefully. You will be getting a question with some subparts. You are getting 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes you will be speaking. You
Okay.
keep speaking, relax. When the time is up, I'll inform you. Alright?
Okay.
So here the main question is, what type of food is prepared in your country during festivals? Please share. What is the recipe? How do you make it? Do you like it? And why do you like it? Alright? So your 1 minute starts now.
Okay.
Okay, so your 1 minute is up. So you can start.
So, as we know, India is a country where lots of people stays all together. So here they follow different religion and different culture. For it's for every state. So, uh, like if you talk about mine, so I'm from Jharkhand, and here we celebrate. Like for us, like I'm not from Jharkhand basically, I'm from Bihar. My grandfather is from Bihar, so but I born on Jharkhand, so here also we celebrate Chhat Puja. So in this puja we prepare food. One of the like what to say, famous, you can say famous food is Thekua. So for making this prasad, you can say, first we prepare a dough for Thekua. And while prepare for it's of a wheat dough. So basically first we for preparing that dough, we need some dry fruits. So dry fruits are basically related to cashew, coconut, jaggery. These are the three important stuffs for preparing this dough. And we use ghee for this dough, and we put all together and make a hard dough. Like it's not too soft or not, like basically we have to make a hard dough.
Okay, with this, your time is up. So I need to now take this. Part 2 is over. Moving to part 3. You see, Neha, as I told you before, that part 2 and part 3 is going to be related, correct? But here the thing is, your paper remains incomplete. What type of food is prepared in your country during festivals? You said this, and how to make it, fine. But why do you like it? Do you like it? ये part आपका miss हो गया. So you have to be very careful. As I always say, write down the points, 1 point each. Finish sharing those points, and then you can continue. In this way, your paper is complete. You're able to finish the paper, because अगर आपका पेपर इनकम्प्लीट रहता है, उसके ऊपर आपका बैंड स्कोर डाउन होगा, because like any test, incomplete means you lose marks there. Correct? Chalo, anyway, moving quickly to part 3. So yeah, it was about food. So personally, tell me, do you like sweets or savory or spicy food? By savory, I mean the salty food items. So, what's your personal favorite?
My personal favorite is sweets.
Sweets, okay.
I more like sweets as in ras malai, or you can say, yeah, kaju barfi,
Yeah,
or
okay.
you can say kaju katli as well.
Okay. But sweets are quite dangerous for human health. What do you have to say about that?
So you can consume it, but in a proper way, like not having more of sweets.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, nowadays, it's very important for everybody to do exercise and like do more exercise and fit yourself.
So, do you think that fitness is the key?
Yeah, for health, as we know, health is wealth. If health is there, then you you can easily achieve your goal. So it's very important for for a person to have a good health, and they should give up first priority to their health first. After
Okay.
that, they can achieve anything in their life.
Right. So, do you think that food and fitness go hand in hand?
So it's basically depend on person to person. Like according to me, if you ask, then yeah, it goes hand in hand. But you have to think.
See, you eat healthy, you will be fit, right?
Yeah.
So, bottom line is whatever we are taking in,
Yeah.
your intake, your consumption of food is very important. Are you taking in garbage or you're having healthy food? Because the more healthy food you take, you're more fit. It's like your food can be your medicine. Yeah, you don't need external supplements to be
Right.
healthy. You can take your fruits and vitamins and fiber, roughage. It should be like a balanced diet: carbohydrate, proteins, fats, minerals, all that, right? So, anyway, this way you can easily answer this question. Now, tell me, Neha, so are you a foodie?
Yeah, I'm a foodie person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does food give you joy, happiness?
Yeah, if I'm happy, I feel myself that I'm happy today. Then first thing that came in my mind is let's cook some good food and have it.
Do you enjoy cooking?
Yeah, I enjoy cooking.
Do you think that cooking is like a basic skill everybody should know?
Nowadays, if you can see, like everybody is going out of their country or out of their state, so it's not like being as a girl or a boy for everybody. It's necessary nowadays to they should know that you know better enough to cook anything, whatever you want to. And it's a basic thing, like it's a basic you can say skill.
Absolutely. So, do you think that we should be self dependent, not just in terms of, financially, but also doing all the household chores yourself? Do you think it's empowering?
For me, what I think is it's good for you to take a break and do household stuff, because it gives you a one discipline mindset, and you will be able to do your own stuff by yourself.
So, food adulteration is a very big concern. Do you think that the next generation, the future generation, they would be victims of food adulteration more, and more diseases will take birth?
So what I think is nowadays everyone is facing this problem and everybody is aware about it. But if we like every day we used to see news, and we are seeing that scientists are also working on these problems. So day by day, I think so it will resolve, and everyone is aware about organic farming. So in future, maybe we will try to pass it to our next generation, that we can do organic farming by ourselves, and we'll try to have food more by organic farming, and then we will consume it.
With this, the third round ends. Okay. Now, see, in third round they will ask you futuristic questions, high chance. So that's why I'm asking you. अब यहाँ पे कुछ present situation में आपने used to डाल दिया. Okay.
क्या usually
Used to is like वो
used
होता
to.
था, you know, वो होता था, पहले होता था, तब आपको देना है. And definitely you can also say that along with scientific progress, the government, the scientists, everybody, we are also looking into environmental progress, and we need to strike a balance between the two. That means the scientific progress and the environmental progress, because environmental degradation can definitely cause death and loss and failure. Correct. So nowadays you see plantation, having your own kitchen garden, and that organic farming, you said very well, that's so popular. So in the near future, hopefully it will be more popular, and we can all have a small kitchen garden or a little balcony, or a little bit you can grow your own stuff, right? Food, and thereby, as you said, healthy food option through this organic farming point, which was a good point. Yeah, that can resolve the issue. Because in this type of question, you could have said that you feel negative about the future, that yeah, things will be more adverse. Now it's your opinion, they don't judge your opinion. What your answer is, the opinion doesn't matter, your English matters. But I think it's good to end everything on a positive note. Not everything, but mostly. Like in this case, if you would have said like, yeah, I think.
But also, if we are speaking something negative, then
No,
we
you
won't
can
be
say
able
negative.
to.
You can say negative, no issues.
But you won't say much about it. Like,
Depends on the question. In this case, if you say that, yeah, I mean, it's all negative and more adulteration is coming up in the near future, then what? The kids will die? Everything is poison? So that's so dreadful, I think. So better what you said is a better thing to say. Okay, on this note, it's a wrap, and the speaking test obviously ends. Thank you so much.
thank you.